Colorado lawmakers want better protections for those under a court-appointed guardianship.
It comes after Denver 7's investigates exposed how guardians and conservators are bleeding estates of their assets with little oversight. This
bill went before a committee this week, and Denver 7 investigator Jennifer Kovaleski was there as the meeting took a dramatic turn.
We support HB 22-1271.
It's 6 numbers, 7 pages.
I am for this bill to help stop guardianship abuse.
And provides the most basic protections.
At least the families are going to be notified when their parents die.
But for these victims, it's a huge step towards overhauling the state's guardianship system.
During the guardianship, the most poignant abuse I was subjected to was isolation.
We have a serious problem in the probate court.
A court can place a person under guardianship if they are deemed mentally unfit to handle their affairs. If a family member is not able to step in, court-appointed strangers then have full control over their life, including their medical, financial, and legal decisions.
We need to fix these.
State Representative Kim Ransom is the lawmaker pushing the bill.
Some assurances that the guardians will not make decisions without notifying the family within a certain amount of time.
The bill says guardians must notify family members within 7 days if their loved one dies or is taken to the hospital.
Members, do we have any other amendments prepared? Representative Holtorf.
And here's where the committee hearing took that dramatic and unexpected turn.
Sometimes you are compelled to do something that is right.
Representative Richard Holtorf shocked the room when he introduced an amendment to make the bill even stronger.
Imagine if your mother was sent to the emergency room and no one told you for days and perhaps weeks. That is wrong. That is wrong on the human level.
The amendment ups the ante. It would require guardians to notify family members within 24 hours of their loved one dying and 48 hours for hospitalizations and other notifications outlined in the bill.
You cannot take 7 days to notify a family member of a deceased mother or father. It is common sense for anybody.
The Colorado Bar Association, which represents attorneys and judges, strongly opposes the bill, calling it unnecessary and saying existing laws already cover this.
Although the CBA very much believes that our state's guardianship laws can and should be improved upon, this bill unfortunately does not further that aim because it is not well written.
Opposition Representative Holtorf isn't buying.
Well, frankly, the Bar Association needs to get out of the way. The Bar Association doesn't run this Capitol, and the Bar Association doesn't speak for the people.
The legislation comes after Denver 7 investigates exposed how guardians and conservators are taking advantage of the most vulnerable.
It can happen to you, it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone.
Our reporting found conservators are bleeding estates with little state oversight.
How much money from her estate has been liquidated at this point?
About $1 million.
$1.5 million.
While Ransom's bill doesn't address the financials, it's the first bill in years to tackle anything related to the problem.
I think this bill at least is a tiny step, but it is a step to moving closer to what we need to have done.
Ultimately, the bill was put on hold so lawmakers can try to bring both sides back to the table. Representative Holtorf pulled his amendment for now, but says he plans to bring it back when the bill is back in committee. We asked to interview the Bar Association, but their attorneys denied our request. I'm Denver 7 investigative reporter Jennifer Kovaleski.